Hey guys, Jay's Apps here, and Wizard Tech here, and today we are going to learn how to make a muzzle flash on Adobe After Effects. So here is the actual final version created. Just go to my film stuff, and I have the final one here. Should be here anyway. Where is it? Here it is. Actually, no, it's not. Alright, I'll show you at the end. I'll find it by the end. Or we'll just show you the rendered version of this. So, what you're going to need, you're going to import your footage. You're going to have to find some footage. What you're going to need to find is something that you can record that you've, just basically you shooting a gun. You're just going to drag this into the timeline. Trim it to the bit that you want to use. So I'm going to stop it around where I cock the gun. There. So I'm going to end it at around just under, how many frames? So come on, about 10 frames, just over 10 frames. And now we have this. So now we just look at this, run this through nice and quick. Yeah, so that's basically it. To make this work, we need a muzzle flash. So you can just go to Google Images or use something from the Actions Essentials pack. But I'm just going to use a Google Images one. And what you're going to do is you're just going to find one of your something from Google Images. So I have here the muzzle flash that I just downloaded from Google Images. You want to drag that in over the top. Now we have this. You want to resize it, rescale it, whatever, and you want to just put it to where you want it to be. I think I'm gonna put that. Just make that enlarge it, scale it up to whatever you want, how big your muzzle flash you want. I think that'll do. Now, we're gonna have the most important bit. Now is we're gonna toggle switches, and you click on the toggle switches, and you go to mode, and then you just click on screen. So this blends it in with this. Okay. So now if we play the shot, it's still going after the end of the clip. So we want to trim the muzzle flash down to about a frame. So if we just see how long this looks like. Now we're going to find the point where I cock the gun. Look, so we're going to start it about there. Command, use the arrow key. The command and arrow key to keep moving this around. Yeah, and then you can move it into the spot where you want it. So if we play the clip now, that looks fine. But that's not really very realistic, is it? So what we're going to do is we are going to duplicate this thing. So Command D. We're going to change the blending mode to add. No, we're not. We're going to change this one to just keep that normal. And you want to change the blending mode on the first one to add. It looks more cinematic now. Now we're going to create a couple of masks to show bits that are changed from the lighting of the muzzle flash. So we're going to hit G. And we're going to create a couple of masks. We're going to hit G, or you can click on the pen tool. I think I'll just click on the pen tool. Actually, no, I'm just going to hit G. Make a couple of masks. Make one around most of the body, I think. Yeah, there we go. We'll just keep making some masks around your body. I think make one around my head. I think I'll make one around here. And we're going to make a couple of elliptical masks. Maybe, if we can. Let's come on. New mask, and you want to make a new mask. Wait, just trying to find it. Then I'm just trying to find it, guys. Ellipse tool. Just trying to find the tool, guys. Mine's changed. Yeah, so basically we're just gonna keep these masks, and what you can do is I suggest making a couple of masks. If you can't find the ellipse tool, it'll be on the top around here, this section, and just make a couple of ellipse tools around this thing. D. I think you're gonna Command Z, and you want to D. Just hit D to make them strong and into position. Hit D and make them all so they're all cinematic. Now we see these, it's all cinematic. We'll just make a couple more masks in here. D. Now we have these masks, so we're gonna hit M and MM, and now we can change feathering of all the masks. So what you can do is you can either shift and highlight around 7 of them. Yeah, the main 7. And you're going to turn the feathering on these up to about 130 odd pixels. And then on the last 2, mask 8 or mask 9, whatever you want. You can do as many masks as you like. You can just phase this up a little bit more, about 300. Now, if we look at this, we watch this and it looks much more realistic. So yeah, now we have basically the finished copy finished. Now we want to render this, and we're going to add a sound effect in Final Cut Pro. So you're going to go to Composition, Add to Render Queue, and you want to click on Lossless. Keep all this change, except I change the QuickTime to 8.264 because that's the best for YouTube. And then I just click OK and I hit render. And it's just finishing rendering. Just finishing off. There we go, it's rendered. Now we want to close this. We're gonna just save it as well as an After Effects project. Gunshot for Wizdroid. Just call this quickly. Save it. Then you want to close this. Just let it do its job. In the next tutorial, I think I'll make it a little bit more complicated, so we'll look at opacities and keyframes in the next shot. But for now, we are going to look at this later. So now we're going to open up Final Cut Pro. And what you can do to get the sound effect is we are going to get a sound effect from freesoundeffects.com. Made by the guy called Final Cut King, an amazing guy, top quality YouTuber. He gives you free, completely free, royalty free sound effects. So I downloaded a package here, and my sound effect gun pack, and I've already got the sound imported into Final Cut Pro. I've got a question for you guys for Wizard Tech. We are thinking of making 2 courses that we will sell for $5 on PayPal, and what they will be is, one will be an editing on After Effects basics, just complete basics from scratch completely, and the same for HTML programming coding for websites. So I'm just wondering what you guys would think. If you would want something like this, then please say it in the comments below, and we will make this because we are definitely thinking of it. So we're going to just quickly go to, we're on Final Cut Pro now. We're going to create a new project, so Command N. Just wait for this to load up. My computer's quite slow with these editing softwares. So we're going to go to Command N. If you're doing this just as a test before you actually make something proper with it, please just code. So we're going to Command N, And we're gonna call this Gunshot Tutorial Wizdroid Tech. Just put into the tutorials. Now we are going to import the footage, the final rendered footage. MP4, we're gonna just import. And there we have the footage. We're gonna just drag that in. You can do any color correction stuff. Final Cut really is not really for the effect. It's more on the actual audio and the color correction side of things. While After Effects is a VFX software. So we're just gonna click change all your video properties. I change it to 1080p every time. So now if we watch the clip, just play it through here. Change the white. There we have it. So it's not long. Now we want to import the sound effect. I already have it here. Here it is. There it is. We're just going to drop that in. And remember, light is faster than speed of sound, so we want to put it just after the muzzle flash actually happens. So, okay, so we're just going to put this in somewhere random for now. Then we're going to find the spot. Alright, we'll just drag that back, drag the whole lot back. Alright, so we want to put it just about just before this little hit there. Now, how do we move this back? We're just gonna drop that in. I'm just trying to pause it at the right time. Maybe I'll just do a couple of frames forward, maybe like this. Nope, it won't do it like that. The problem with this is you can't go in frames. Or you probably can, but I haven't found out yet. Okay. Right, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna try and get this to pause at the right time. There! Right, now we want to put that in line with the muzzle flash. There we go. Now we have it. Now we just watch this through. That's it, and then you just export, and that's really it, guys, to a basic muzzle flash, and it's quite realistic. In my next video, I'm going to be changing. I'm probably going to add to this and show you guys about the opacity and keyframes that we can add to this effect to make it a little bit more realistic. Thanks guys for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Remember to tell us what you want, what you would want in the course, and if you would like a course. Thank you for watching. Follow us on Twitter. Rate, comment, subscribe. Cheers, guys.